when you recognize that, it is like, this is how we build heaven. And I can't just jump on the plane Florida. There it is. I realized I had to build. Heaven is built with the hands of flesh. How do you build something? You start with the foundation. Level it out. Install all the underground. Now then you're going to put down a foundation. Then you're going to go framing, and you're going to go vertical. And you're going to build the roof. I mean, you've got to do all these things.
Yeah. Well, I can say that from experience too. You know, I don't think I ever would have met Mark in the flesh if I wouldn't have started using my gift and giving out paintings and just trying to be creative in my own way. It's like I was permeating this reality, and I got more confirmation in getting to meet things because of what I was trying to do selflessly. You know, bring forth heaven on earth.
You know what that tells me? It's like you were doing something so powerful that you brought Mark right to your door. It's like, how the hell? I mean, who does that? Like, you've got to be
wreck zones, that too.
Selfless.
Hell yeah.
But we can all do it, and we all
Heaven,
are doing
yeah.
it. Like, he is at our door, right? And he came straight to our door through the YouTube to tell us the truth, you know. And it is magical, and I still look back and think of all the knowledge I can still gain from what I witnessed interacting with him, you know, just sitting there talking to him, and I don't know, even unspoken things, you know what I mean? Just he's a powerful being.
I know.
You know, and you can sense it.
Yes.
You know? Like I said, I just can only say magical. That's like a good way to say it.
That's the message we need to make sure we're spreading outwardly to everyone. We all are. Satan is leading the way, but what is he doing? He's getting everyone their eternal life. We are all super immortal beings, and there's no distinction, really. You know.
Yeah.
So we have to be here to support everyone to get to rise up to. Jump up to the next level, and you know, I'm going to tell my story in hopes that recognizing all the signs that are staring right at them. You know, Mark has been trying to communicate this to me in so many ways by the book. Okay, he's calling me up on the phone and saying, "Hey, Lindsay, guess what? You know, have some news." You know, that's not how this works. This happens by the book. So I'm literally watching his videos, and I'm picking up on just things that are directly at me. I could do something in my day, show up his video, and it's like, I'm impacting his life. He cut his finger one time, and it broke my heart because I know you know.
Dude, I saw that, man. I can attest that was probably one of my first blood over intents without realizing it, because, you know, I was still selfless in the accident when it happened. The first thing I was thinking about is my children and trying to, you know, how am I going to provide for them or whatever. I wasn't, you know, it wasn't like, oh, my fingers, whatever. It was like, I didn't even care about my fingers. It was like, man, I just want to make sure they're going to be all right. Okay? You know, I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, blood was spilled for sure. You know, it took me several weeks, and I started looking into truth, and I think I started out with those channeled messages, right? I was trying to get some divine message from the outside or the inside, and I had already gotten some before in different mediums, but I was, you know, that led me to find Mark eventually, because he had like the shape-shifting videos and different truth videos like that, Flat Earth. And then I started seeing the blood of intent. So I witnessed it from the beginning. I think I started taking part like 6 months after it actually started. But and then they took my video down, and I had to repost it. I noticed like 6 months later, I was like, dang, where's my video at? And they had deleted it, you know. So I just had to repost another one, because I post my video and then I delete it. So if it gets deleted, it's gone. You know what I mean? So now I try to save them for a couple weeks in case I need to re-upload them.
I had that situation. I was posting, we were coming down like wildfire. And I would just literally, like, every time I hit the upload button, I was just sending a message to every time with the pen to make it through. Eventually, and now they don't come down anymore. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, there's been a couple times
overcame that reality.
Yeah, they had tried to do that to me, and I actually contested each time that they did it. And I told them, look, this is for informational purposes only. I aim to gain nothing personally or monetarily from this. I'm only trying to wake up those around me. You have no power over me. I ask and demand that you put this back up based on the fact that I'm a living being and I have the right to express truth to others. And usually, I think they've only not done it once. And all I had to do was change the music that was on there. So I just try not to put too much mainstream crap on there. I try to find stuff that's not too popular. Because, the radio record companies are all trying to make money off of the internet now. So they try to regulate music, on the platforms. So I just put music that's not going to get regulated.
Yeah. I use their videos because they're targeting my life, and if they don't want me to use those songs that are targeting my life, they should stop targeting my life and rapping and singing about it. And then we'll part ways as friends, and we'll go to the Holy Grail, and they can all just stay here and die.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, they shouldn't have tried to talk over us with all their music all these years. Like, I don't know who's making the music in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my family.
Maybe. What if it was? Like, I don't know. I feel like that sometimes. Like, my family's not always really my family.
Say that again. I'm sorry. It's kind of hard
Like
to hear
my
you.
family, like the family that I grew up around isn't really my family. You know what I mean? I don't know, like some of them are like plants or something to try to keep me low level.
Family members?
Yeah, like uncles, aunts, whatever.
Yeah, they won't wake up to your message. Nope, they won't.
My mom actually had that, where she had this big theory that she was someone else's child that was mixed up at the hospital because she doesn't look like anyone in her family.
They ain't getting out of here alive either, and it's sad because they don't want to see it either, All they got to do is see what we're telling them, And it pisses me off because we got fucking people that are older than us, that are the same, that should be leading us the way. And they ain't doing a fucking thing but leading themselves to the slaughterhouse, and we're trying to save them, and they can't even save their own ass from saving themselves.
I had to look at family members as you're either blood either you're for covenant or you're not. And if you're not, then they're going to give you advice, and you can't take their advice. And they're really constantly, like, it's almost like,
No, and you just simply tell them, I appreciate it, but no thank you. I don't need your advice. I'm telling you that the world you think you know is the reverse of truth.
And when you speak those words to them, there's going to come a point where they don't want to be around you.
Oh yeah, I witnessed that directly.
I've already lost so many fake friends. They weren't your real friends to begin with anyway. If they were said they're your friends, they weren't really your friends. They're real intent showing, that's all it is. Because they think they're going to be saved when they die. They're sadly mistaken now, and they're going to be sadly mistaken then.
Yeah. So that's part of those things, man. As you wake up, you're going to realize that someone else can't save you. You have to save yourself.
Right.
And it's written there in their own book that they like to claim that they have so much understanding, but they don't really look and read the words for what they are. They try to go ask their pastor what it means. It's like you're getting sent out to pasture like your cattle, Or what is the other one that he's like the shepherd of the sheep, and this is his flock. It's just it's like right there in the language. People just don't want to see it.